Welcome back to the Avenue. I'm glad that you came in today and we have another exciting show for you today. And this channel, we just want money to make sense for you. We want you to live richly with your money and buy your future freedom with your money. Today, we're going to have that conversation that we were hoping we didn't have to have or we wouldn't have to have. And that is about recession. The way the economy is going right now with the job losses, high unemployment, people are even giving up looking for jobs these days. And with inflation as it is, gas prices are rising, a war is upon us, there are political conflicts all over the place. This is a conversation we were hoping we would not get to. But since we're here now, we cannot ignore the elephant in the room. So stay tuned because we're going to jump into those 5 things that we all need to be doing just in case this recession is up on us. Stay tuned.
She's a go-getter, all right. What a beautiful sight. Anything she sets her mind to, she stays on it day and night. She writes the checks, she signs the deeds. She plants the fruitful seeds and still finds the time to meet all her family needs.
With everything that's going on in the economy these days, now is not the time to bury our heads in the sand. We have to just face the elephant in the room and get it out there. And some of the things that we need to do to make our household, make ourselves recession proof, there are things that we can do. And we're going to talk about 5 of those things that we can do right now and today. We can't ignore this any longer. It doesn't appear to be getting any better. So there's some things we need to put on our checklist that we need to do. The first thing that we're going to talk about that we need to do is strengthen our cash position. What do I mean by that? I'm glad you asked. By strengthening our cash position, it means looking at our emergency fund to see if that is enough. If you have 3 months saved and up under normal circumstances, it would take you about 3 months to find another job if that were to happen to you, or if some huge medical expense would come and it would take you about 3 months to recover. With the recession up on us, with the job losses, it's taking longer to find jobs. If you find a job at all, it may be 6 months. It may be 9 months. In some cases, it even may be 12 months. And yes, while you can find a few things to do in between to help meet some of those little gaps, it's probably not going to be that salary that you were making before you lost your job. So we need to think seriously about this situation. If you feel like your job is in jeopardy or you can see the writing on the wall, you need to shore up your emergency fund, maybe going from 3 months to 6 months, maybe going from 6 months to 9 months. And some of us need to go a year out just to make sure that if something were to happen and we fell into this recession, that we will have enough money to carry us through. So let's do that. Also, shoring up your money will help you sleep better at night. Once you know that if something major were to happen at your house or something even minor, your cash flow would not be interrupted by it because you would have a amount of money sitting over there that you can actually pull from. If an opportunity happens during this time, which during a recession, there's a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of times when wealth transfers over to someone else because people may lose things, things may go down in price, and now is your opportunity to have that stash of cash that you've been holding on to that you can actually invest in something. So it would be better for you to take advantage of some of these things. So making sure that you have enough cash on hand to do something, even if you put it in one of the local banks, I hate to say, or a high bearing interest account, that would help you, but you know that you have access to it in a couple of days at least. So if something comes up, you can go ahead and move on that. But make sure our cash is solid where it's good for us. I can't tell you what's good for you. I can only tell you what's good for me and helps me sleep better at night. But I want to make sure I have the cash that I need for minor emergencies, for major emergencies, whatever may come my way. Next recession-proof move is to pay down those credit cards, you guys. If you have a credit card that you're paying 20 to 30% on, you need to pay it down till you pay it off because you are literally giving money away. I want you to take a look at your statement to see especially if it's a huge amount and they're saying, you only have to pay $40 a month or $100 a month. See how much interest they're actually charging you, because they have to state it on there. And so basically they'll show you what you're paying down and they'll show you the amount of interest you're paying. You could be giving away, just giving them $200, $300, $400 a month. What could you do with an extra $200, $300, $400 a month if you didn't have that bill on you like that? Consumer debt needs to go down, especially in the case of a recession. I would say in any case, but if a recession comes, that is going to be money that you're paying out that you could use to do something else. With inflation going up, your money is losing value as it is. And then if you're paying these high interest rates on top of that, you're just digging yourself into a deeper and deeper hole. Listen to me. Listen. When I say pay them down, now is the time to get out of debt, out of consumer debt. Pay those interest cards down, especially if they are 20s to 30% in interest. And they can change on you. They notify you, but they can change the interest rate. And you're caught because there's nothing you can do because the amount is so huge you cannot pay it off and get out of that. Now's the time to recession-proof yourself. Pay those cards down and you won't have that extra money that you're just giving away to these credit card companies. Next recession-proof move, number 3, and this is an important one. If you are currently investing, keep investing. Don't give up on investing. You may see your 401k dip. You may see the stock market dip a little bit, your IRAs dip. But don't give up on investing. There are great companies out there and you need to go ahead, because basically if it's dipping, it means that you're buying those stock at a cheaper price than you were before. So once we're through this and it's over with and the stock market goes back up, your gain will be much greater because you bought the stock at a lower price, right? So make sure you continue investing. If you're at a 9 to 5 and you're investing a certain amount every paycheck, continue doing that. Now, if you're not at a 9 to 5 and you're investing on your own, be strategic with your investing. If you need to pay down credit cards, you may want to hold up a bit on 100% investing all of that money and pay down credit cards, right? If your credit cards are paid off, your emergency fund is good, be strategic with your investing. See what you need to put more of your money in, what area. If it's an ETF or if it's a stock it's a solid company that you want to buy some more on because you know it's going to go up. Health stocks are great stocks because people are not going to start discontinue going to the doctor because of a recession. We need health care, right? If it's energy, you're not going to turn off your lights because of a recession. You still need that type of thing. Consumer goods. Have you been to Costco lately? People are not stop going to Costco. People are not stop going to Walmart. There are some places people continue to go. We still have to eat. The grocery stores, we still have to eat. So there are smart ways to continue to invest in some of these companies, even if they drop a little, because some of these companies are recession proof, right? They're not going to go out of business because prices are high, inflation's upon us, people are unemployed. There's certain things I won't say nobody, but there's not a lot of people have a garden in the backyard or a farming their own vegetables, growing their own meat and that type of thing. We're still going to the grocery store for that. So be smart, research, be smart. This is not investment advice, but be smart about the things that you're investing into and continue to invest. Do not give up on investing, because this is where wealth transfers. And it transfers to the smart people. It transfers to the people that continue to invest in the right investment instruments. Okay? So continue to invest. Beyond anything else, during a recession, you want to continue to hit that like button and that subscribe button so that you can stay up to date on the latest information that I'm bringing you. This is free. I'm not charging you anything to get this information. If you get tired of looking at TV, come look at Adrienne's Avenue. I invite you in. Binge on some of my other videos that I've listed and posted out there. because there's some good information in there. And during a recession, you want to educate yourself as much as you possibly can. Invite a friend in, subscribe, like, share out, because people need this information, especially during these times in these ages. Next up, number 4. Another thing we need to do during this recession to make our household recession proof is control our lifestyle upgrades. Some things right now, you guys, we don't need. The prices are higher right now. So take a second look. Some things we can get repaired instead of buying something new. Some people want another car. Every 3 years, some of you all get another car. Every 4 years, you get another car. As soon as you pay your car off, you want to go get another car. You may want to hold up on that during the recession. Do you really want another car bill once you paid that car off? And even if you trade it in, get another car, the payment is probably going to be higher and for a longer amount of time. The car dealerships usually win when we go in to decide we want something new to drive. Can you just fix it, hold on to it for a little bit longer, and consider your income? If your income goes up, if you happen to get a second stream of income in, don't upgrade your lifestyle. Put that money to better use for you. Let's think about this. If we're in a recession and inflation is upon us, unemployment is upon us, you know, we're in a war, just things are not going in our favor, interest rates are not coming down and that type of thing. We want to make sure we're doing the best we can with our money. That's a resource we have coming in. Making wise decisions with that resource will benefit us. So if for some reason we want to upgrade to a better car or get a new phone or get a better computer, is now really the time to do it. Can you make it through with what you have right now until we can get over this hump? We don't know how long we're going to be in this. You know, there's stats out there about how long a recession lasts and then once it's over. But I would say do the smart thing. And if you really want to spend some money, see what you can buy that will be an asset to you instead of a liability to you, or a depreciating asset. You want appreciating assets. If you can put your money somewhere where it will actually grow for you, you will be better off when we come out of this. And that money is still yours. Just remember, there is a beginning time to whatever season we're in. There's a beginning time to a recession. There's an ending time to a recession. There's a beginning time to the good times after the recession, and there's an end to that. So it's only a season. This will not last forever. And so knowing that, let's just put a break on some of these lifestyle upgrades right now. Just put a break on it. You've been living fine with what you have in your household, right? I've been living fine with what I have. There are some things out there. There's some cameras I've been looking at that I would love to have. Now is not the time to go out and buy a bunch of cameras and camera equipment. You know, I probably need to look and sell some of the stuff that I already have in my closet in there that I'm not using. But let's make wise decisions with the things that we're doing. If your car is fine, be good with it. If something happens to it, a breakdown, just get it fixed and keep rolling. Now is probably not the time to do the lifestyle upgrades in these times. Number 5, one of the best ways to recession-proof your household is to invest in your own knowledge. Even if you go on YouTube University and look at some of the videos on there, learn new things. AI is jumping by leaps and bounds. Every day there's something new with AI. You can learn various things. You know, there are different apps that you can put on and learn about that. You can read about them. There are some people that are offering classes for a minimum amount of money. Do that type of thing. Enrich yourself. Become more knowledgeable yourself, because this is going to be in demand in the future. Plus, you want to keep up with what's going on in the world. You can go to the library, get a library card, go to the library, spend some time there, check out books, read books. There are tapes. I know at my library, you can go and there are classes offered at the library for free. You can go in and do some things at the library that's totally free. It's just your gas there and your gas back home, and you can become smarter for it. There are groups out there. There are Facebook groups you can join that have discussions in these things. There are all sorts of things that you can enrich yourself and your own knowledge, whatever it is. If you want to study the market, there are books out there about studying the stock market. If you want to study computers, there's books out there about that. You can Google stuff, you can chat GPT stuff, you can Gemini stuff. There's all sorts of information out there for you to learn and research for yourself. But don't minimize the things that you can do for free and still get a huge jump on the game and what's going on. I don't listen to the news very often. Every now and then I'll turn it on, but I'm more about learning and taking in what's going to help myself. What's going to help Adrienne grow. What am I interested in? Like I told you at the end of last year, I'm studying options in the stock market, right? I need to know when to use those options and when not to use those options, when to accumulate and that type of thing. So I'm studying all sorts of things like that because that's what I'm interested in. And I will be better for it. I will make more money for it because I'm studying it and learning it for myself. At some point, you have to stop being hand-fed by someone else. Go out, take a step on your own, learn this stuff for yourself, because if something would happen to that person or they would go away, you wouldn't know what to do. And on my channel, you can go back and learn about all sorts of things. The titles are up there. Go and see what you want to learn about. And I give you tips and principles, solid tips and principles on certain things. And then you can do the rest of the research for yourself. As you know, I don't name out stock or anything like that because I'm not giving financial advice. I'm giving financial awareness. And because of that, there are specific stocks that I just don't name out, and I would never tell you what to invest in. That's your decision. Do your own research because you can make money, you can lose money in the stock market, and you're never going to blame Adrienne's Avenue for that. But what I'm telling you is now is your opportunity to take advantage of the opportunities that are actually out there. So make sure you do that. I have given you quite a bit of information to recession-proof yourself and your family. Go back through the video, share this video out with someone that you think may need this information, because we're all wondering what to do, where to go, what to do with our money, and we want to be as secure as possible during this recession. Sometimes the government doesn't want to say the R word. They don't want us to know that we're in a recession, but look at the signs around you, you guys. Look at how much you're paying for gas. Look at how much you're paying for food at the grocery store. Things just keep going up. Look at how many people are unemployed. This is a different time, and this is a time to be serious about our money. That's the least we can do, is to be serious about our money. We have other things to focus on, keeping the family together and stuff like that. There are a lot of things that we can focus on, but we don't want money to be the problem. We want it to be a part of the solution, right? Now, with that, I will see you in the next video.
Go, Adrienne. Humble, go get a bless. Let's go.